Good morning, all my good friends out there. I know you're on the edge of your seat to see what happened in week 2 of my carnivore journey. I am now on day 15. 14 days are in the book. I have made some changes. I have noticed some changes. But yeah, so I think I want to start with the energy level. And I think it peaked Monday. And I really actually separated the fact that my energy was more mind than body. I said it a little before, but yeah, my mind went from believing, the mental energy was just energy to optimism and then motivation. So no matter how tired my body felt, I'm like, okay, let's move anyway. So that was very interesting how I was able to look at that. But I did notice that a lot of times last week, my body did feel even more tired than it did the week prior, which is interesting. Especially the one night I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. That was Thursday. Just because of scheduling, I just didn't have the time to sleep. Especially the fact that my body, for whatever reason, wants to wake up sometime between 3 and 4, no matter what time I'll go to bed the night before. So, but in any case, that is something I'm taking note of. And it really took me 2 good nights' sleep to recover because I was tired Friday. And then Friday I had a good night's sleep, but Saturday I was tired. Saturday I had a good night's sleep again. Sunday I was feeling a little better. Today I feel amazing. Last night I had 7 hours. I had 9 hours the 2 nights before that. I am finding it easier to sleep though. I did also notice that my ketones, which were a very steady between 2 and 2.4 throughout week 1, were as low as 1.5 and kind of all over the map. They went as high as 2.4, but they were kind of hovering at 1.5. This morning it was 1.8. I will say I had a lot more calories, but I did exercise a lot more than I did the week before. So I really believe that 2 weeks is not a good measurement, and I do need to extend this. And especially I've been listening to a lot of carnivore podcasts, and even people that made the transition from keto, and really the only carbs they were cutting out with a small amount of vegetables and nuts and artificial sweeteners, kind of like me, still they felt that the energy really didn't come until week 3. And funny that this morning I have had more bodily energy than I've had probably since week 1. Interesting. Mind is still raring to go. This is some exciting stuff. Now, I started yesterday being very conscious about vitamin D. I got this app called D-Minder that during the pandemic they're actually making free. I think it's normally $1.99 as far as I know. They just said, hey, it's free during the pandemic. And the reason being is vitamin D has a big role to play in your immune system. As a matter of fact, 96% of people who've passed away on a study that I heard, although that was a few months ago. I don't know if that's still the same, so I don't know how up to date that is. But 96% of people who had passed away, at least at that point, were vitamin D deficient, meaning people who have a good supplementation of vitamin D or their body is making vitamin D at a good level have not been passing away. Also, vitamin D has a good role to play in your bones, in your the way that your body takes in calcium, in weight loss, supposedly in energy, and as well blood pressure. Now this is interesting because I used that app for the first time yesterday, and I was mindful to be outside to get natural 5,000 units of, what is it, IU or whatever it's called. And this morning, again, energy. Is it carnivore? Is it vitamin D? Blood pressure was like 105 over 67. I don't know if that's too low, but it's lower than it has been. Interesting. And I am going to be very mindful. So there's going to be 2 things I'm adding this week. Number 1, I'm adding stevia, but I'm only allowing it during my caloric eating window. So if I'm eating from 10 to 4, or 10 to 3. That's the only time I can have the stevia. So I'm allowed myself coffee from awake time to end of eating window, and then water fast from there. But stevia only during the caloric eating window. Very strict. I want to be strict. the whole reason I'm doing this is I just want a strict challenge to focus on, and it's been working pretty well so far. The other thing, I'm going to be very mindful of vitamin D. So using that app, it's called D-Minder again. I am going to, especially the days that I am working from home, make sure to take whatever walks with perhaps my shirt off to really soak in those rays to get natural vitamin D. And I really want to see if that has more of an effect on my energy, a better effect even on my sleep, as well as Carnivore has already heightened this. Is this going to heighten it more? And also weight loss. Now, I should mention that I did weigh in this morning. I was 207.4 pounds, which is 2.2 pounds less than when I weighed in last Monday. So that's good. And that means in this little Carnivore window of 14 days, I've lost 7.8 pounds. Not bad. And since I started Hot for Halloween, if those of you who are following me on that, that was August 1st, I've lost 19 pounds. So, and then the whole rest of, from May until August, I only lost 18, and I lost 19 from August until now. So it looks like I am much more locked in. The Carnivore has really got me locked in, so I'm really excited. So I am going to measure those things throughout the week. I actually look forward, of course I want to enjoy my week, but I look forward to next Monday because I will be doing a week 3 video to kind of report on how that all goes. Because week 3, according to many carnivores, is a very exciting week. You guys all have a wonderful Monday, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.